Hey, welcome to another edition of Tom's 2 Minutes. So happy to send this last message of the semester. And I have Laura Ecklin here who's going to introduce herself. Before we do that, let's remind you to get to the board meeting tonight and support our negotiations team. So, Laura, how are you today?
Good morning. Well, it's been an interesting experience. I'm Laura Ecklin. I'm a part-time counselor at Shasta College. I come to the college from Napa Valley, where I was a tenured faculty member and a lead negotiator for the association, and then I went into human resources and became the lead negotiator for the district. So I understand negotiations from both sides. I'm happy that Erin Moretti is on the team with me, as well as Rob McCandless. So a quick update on negotiations. We are working on some language to provide the compensation for head coaches. We have a team working on some updates to the evaluation process for full-time faculty. But most importantly, we're working on compensation. We've gone back and forth with the district with proposals and counter proposals. We continue to push for money on the schedule. However, the district is more interested in one-time payments, although there is some one-time money on the table. We have not yet agreed to anything with regard to compensation, but we keep pushing for additional pay on the schedule so we can catch the moving cars on the freeway and be more competitive.
And what would you say is the message you're trying to communicate with the district about salaries, if you had to boil down into a sentence?
Well, we're really trying to communicate that we, compared to our North State colleagues and around the state, we are very low paid. And so we want to show the value that the faculty have to the district. We are really the fabric of the institution. We are the primary moneymakers for the district in terms of enrollments and completions. And the district has a huge reserve. So we keep pushing that because the district's financial health is quite good.
Yes. All right.
So the more faculty can be supportive of the team, supportive negotiations, let the Board of Trustees know that we are out here, we are very concerned, morale is very low, and we have pointed that out to the district several times. So we can continue to represent you, to fight on your behalf, and it's important for you to be involved as well.
So what can our faculty do to support negotiations?
Well, I think, of course, the one thing to do would be to go to tonight's board meeting and any future board meetings possible. If you should also make sure you give your personal email to Cheryl Cruz so you can get other communications. Feel free to, ask questions, to provide ideas and input. We're happy to listen to what you have to say.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Laura, for your service. I know it's a big job, and really appreciate the involvement of you and your team.
Well, thanks a bunch. So I need to sign off and
you need to go. All right. Well, thank you,
Okay.
Laura. Appreciate that, and we'll talk to you later.
Thanks, Tom. Bye.
So one of the things that that faculty can do is attend the board meeting tonight. I know we've done that previously, where we, tried to show up in mass. It's a little bit harder when it's a Zoom meeting, but we need to do that. We need to attend tonight. I'm sure you can see this image here on your screen. This is what you can use for a background, a virtual background on the Zoom at the board meeting tonight. And we also have another image that you can use as your instead of like an emoji for when your camera is off. And you can also use that as your signature for your college email. Just little image that basically says this, that we support our faculty and we would like average pay instead of the lowest in the state. So yes, if we want a raise, then faculty have to show up at the board meeting. It doesn't seem like any argument that we bring to the table or data matters. It's all about what our faculty are willing to do. So hopefully we'll see you at the meeting. We're coming to the close of the semester, and there's a lot going on. So, I really appreciate all the work that we have done to put our classes online, and I'm sure you're all looking forward to the summer break. We are not perfectly clear what's going to happen next semester yet. Hopefully you've talked to your dean about any courses you would like to bring back in person. Our COVID MOU is in place that allows us to continue to work remotely, and that's going to extend through the summer, and it looks like our negotiating team is going to request that COVID MOU still be in place next year as well. Any concerns you have, remember Ramon Teo is our faculty ombudsman. This is kind of a redesign of the grievance coordinator. His goal is to help you resolve concerns before we have to go to a grievance or any sort of official complaint or issue. He has a great handle on the contract, and he has some resources from the state. So feel free to reach out if you have any issues or concerns, and me as well. Our offices are Cheryl and Liz Waterbury. We did have our election recently, and we have Jacqueline Horton is our new secretary, treasurer. So we're excited about that. Well, thanks again, everyone. Really appreciate your hard work. And if we want a raise, go to the board meeting tonight. And if you want this image, then send Cheryl Cruz an email, and you can use the Shasta College email. Send her an email asking for this image, and give her your personal email, and then she will send those out to you. Again, I can't stress how important it is to attend the board meeting tonight, and I will catch you next time. Thanks.